Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you from a beautiful, I mean the absolute most perfect day in Wellington right now. If you are new to my channel, hi, hello, my name is Carrie. If you've been here before, welcome on back. Either way, please take a moment to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you never miss new videos from me. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about some house updates, which is very exciting. We've made some serious progress. It has been an emotional roller coaster to say the least over the last 6 months. I'm also going to be talking about BetterHelp in this video. They are sponsoring today's video, which is also very exciting, but more about them later. I'm going to take you guys a couple days back when we first got to the Wairarapa because we had a housing inspection. We are heading to the house that we are likely buying. Our offer was accepted and now we are in the phase where we're doing our due diligence to do a building inspection to just kind of check in on all of the conditions that we have for our offer, and if we're able to meet all of our conditions, then the house is ours. So that is a very exciting update. We just stopped on the side of the road to let Lanka use the restroom, and there are some wild chickens here. Pretty happy to see Lanka interact with these chickens because I've actually never seen him with chickens before, and he couldn't care less about them. They're like walking up to him and he's just like, I don't care. Which is weird because usually he's kind of interested in other little animals, but he just does not care at all. So that is great because we plan to get chickens. He's kind of chasing them. No. But he's not that interested. Like it's just a little bit of a chase and then he doesn't care anymore. So that is good news. We are here at the house with the realtor and the building inspector. I don't want to show you guys too much, but you can probably see a little bit around me right now. This is the surrounding areas. There are a bunch of sheep up on that hill. It's so exciting. It's nice to see it again. What do you think? We just left the house. We fell in love with it all over again. All in all, things are looking really good and we're feeling really good because just being at the property again, walking around and just thinking about all the things we can do to it over time just gets us really excited because yes, it needs some love, but it has so much potential and the land itself is so magical. I could just sit there and stare and walk around the property all day long. We'll never be bored moving to that house. I get a little bit hesitant to share updates with you guys because there's a big part of me that's like, well, what if it doesn't go through? But then I remember that because I'm committed to sharing with you guys the hard part of this journey, then I'm going to share with you guys when we don't get it again as well. So it's sort of like, oh well, once I've sort of processed things on my own, then I just go in and give you guys that update. So if it doesn't go through, I'll process that and then I'll let you guys know. So if it doesn't go through, I'll process it myself and then I'll let you guys know when I'm ready. But this time, let's say this, we're further along in the process than we've ever been, so we're feeling very, very good about it right now. The ball is in our court, which is where you want to be. It's where we want to be right now. About 3 months before moving to New Zealand, I started seeing a therapist for my first time in my life because I was like, listen, I've always wanted to go to therapy, and if there is a time in my life to do it, it is now when I'm making such a huge leap of faith. And I've always believed in therapy, I've always wanted to try it, and I just felt like it was the right time in my life. When I moved to New Zealand, the therapist that I absolutely loved could not continue being my therapist because she can only practice in the state of California. And that is why I absolutely love BetterHelp, because they are worldwide. I've been able to take calls with my therapist when we're on the go. We've been very on the go in New Zealand since we arrived because we've been looking for a home and kind of just checking out the entire country to figure out where we want to land. And it has been so helpful to just be able to like text my therapist from the app. I really loved that BetterHelp allowed me to communicate with somebody within 48 hours. So the moment that I kind of like sparked that motivation to speak to somebody, I was able to get on the phone with a therapist within 48 hours. A huge benefit of BetterHelp is that it's just more accessible. It is more affordable than your traditional offline counseling services, and financial aid is available. When I couldn't communicate with my therapist in California anymore, I was super bummed because it takes time to find a good match. It's just like dating. You kind of have to like feel them out and find somebody that kind of vibes with you. And what I love about BetterHelp is that they let you switch and find the right match. They're committed to helping you find the person that works with you and that you feel the most comfortable with. And there are so many different counselors to choose from, over 15,000 in all different expertise, which is huge because that's not always available on a local level. I know I am personally feeling like I'm back on a healing journey. I'm really paying attention to this emotional roller coaster that it's been, and this huge change in my life, and counseling and therapy is definitely a focus of mine. It's something that I believe in wholeheartedly. So if you want to check out BetterHelp, you can get 10% off of your first month by going to betterhelp.com/rad. That's BetterHelp.com/rad to get 10% off of your first month. Good morning. We are currently parked right out front of Oriental Bay. It is another sunny day here in Wellington, which is not always the case. We feel very lucky right now. So it's the next day, and yesterday we had such a great day. We did so many different things. We did some sightseeing, we went to restaurants, we went to a cool bar, and if you guys want to kind of check out the in-between, because I know that this vlog has been pieced together and has different moments. Also, we had some really good thrift shopping happen yesterday. This coat is a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue coat, and I was really nervous about how much it would be when I went up to the front because I didn't have a tag. It was only $34. Which if I found this in LA, it would be way more than that. It'd probably be over 100. Just got these glasses in the other thrift store. And I just really love styling pieces. I always have. So if you guys want to check out that kind of in-between stuff, definitely check out Alex's vlog on Alex the Vagabond. I will link it for you guys, and I'll have a card that comes through right here because we had such a nice day yesterday. Today, we are on our way out of Wellington, but we are going to stop at a market because if you know me, I'm always looking for the markets in each town, and I've heard the Harborside Market here in Wellington is the place to be. We can get some coffee and some food on our way out of town, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Let's go. Just sat down for a good old banh mi that we just got from one of the little street side vendors, and having a little sit with this beautiful view. Took my jacket off because it's nice and sunny in the middle of winter here in Wellington. This is a very nice way to make a little stop out of town. I'm feeling so good after this trip about our decision to switch things up for the Wairarapa area for us to live, because I feel like we're gonna get the best of both worlds in this region of Wellington, but then living in the Wairarapa in a more rural, kind of like serene countryside, and then being able to pop over to Wellington in just about an hour or so is the best of both worlds in my opinion, and I'm just really excited to share the journey with you guys. We have a little bit more time before we're all moved into the place and we have more to do. Nothing's set in stone or confirmed yet, but like I said earlier, it's moving along. It's such a process to get a home. It doesn't happen overnight. And we've definitely learned that patience is the key here, especially when you're moving to a new country, buying your first home in a new country. So thank you guys for being here along on the journey with us. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this one, and I will see you very soon in a new one. Bye!